Georgy Zhukov, the Soviet Union's most renowned marshal during World War II, became a significant figure in Soviet history, not only for his military achievements, but also for his turbulent political career. By 1946, Zhukov held a prestigious position as commander of the Soviet occupation zone in Germany and chief of Soviet ground forces, seemingly destined for continued success. However, later that year, Joseph Stalin abruptly stripped him of all his posts, exiling him to Odessa to lead a local military district. The pretext for this action came from Marshal Alexander Novikov, head of the Air Forces, who accused Zhukov of conspiracy. These accusations were false, extracted from Novikov under torture. Zhukov believed Stalin's real motive was jealousy of his military glory, a sentiment aggravated by Interior Minister Lavrenti Beria. In 1953, Zhukov was called back to Moscow shortly before Stalin's death, which he speculated was driven by Stalin's need for military expertise amid fears of war with the West. After Stalin's death, Zhukov rose again to prominence, becoming Deputy Minister of Defense. He played a pivotal role in Soviet politics, notably arresting Beria, Stalin's feared secret police chief. Zhukov described the arrest vividly in his memoirs, recalling how he restrained Beria during his capture. Beria was later executed, though Zhukov was not involved in the execution itself. While initially loyal to Stalin, Zhukov later denounced Stalin's policies and brutal purges, taking steps to dismantle Stalinist practices during his tenure as Minister of Defense, 1955 to 1957. Historian Leonid Maximenkov suggests that Zhukov had a distinct plan to counter Stalinism and its supporters. However, his efforts clashed with the interests of Nikita Khrushchev and other high-ranking officials who had themselves been complicit in the oppressive policies of the 1930s. Khrushchev feared that a full reckoning with the Stalinist past could destabilize the Soviet system, exposing widespread complicity. In 1957, Zhukov was forced into retirement, accused of consolidating too much power. This decision marked the end of his official career, but underscored the deep-seated tensions within the Soviet leadership. Despite his retirement, Zhukov remained a symbol of both the triumphs and the contradictions of Soviet governance, navigating a path that intertwined military brilliance with political upheaval.